looked at a really tough night in Norway for Shamrock Rovers. Like, sometimes you think highlights don't give you a fair summation of a match. Molde had 28 shots on goal in that game. Shamrock Rovers had just 2. According to these stats from Opta now, and can't verify that properly, but according to this, the Rovers had no touches in the opposition box in the whole game. I can't help but feeling, and I know there's good reasons for this with the league title campaign, and they want to secure that as well, but I can't help but feeling that that's not Rovers really are showing themselves in their best light, is it, Brian?
No,
in this European campaign.
No, but they're also finding that once again it's a big step up from where they've been playing and from our domestic league. It's a huge step up. Most matches they're totally in control of possession. They can play it out in the back, play through the middle, make plenty of opportunities. Most of the opposition league are sitting back against them. They get it quite comfortable in a lot of games. I mean, they've dropped plenty of points this year in the league, in the League of Ireland, but it's similar to the match with Genk. I mean, I was keeping my eye on the game tonight, and it was similar to Genk. They had very little ball in the middle of the pitch, very little opportunity to get the front players into the game. And also, it looks to me like Stephen Badley didn't pick his very best team. It looks like he's keeping some players.
But that's what I mean. Like, we're not seeing Rovers at their best.
You see, the ambition for Shamrock Rovers is to have a squad good enough to cope with this, to be able to cater for, as most other top teams in Europe do, for midweek matches, whether it's Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, Thursday night football and Sunday football. And that was the task for Shamrock Rovers, but it just seems to have been too much for them. The concentration, because the points differential between themselves and Derry is so narrow, they've got to have a strong team for the league matches. An important win last weekend, and knocked out of the cup by Derry. So it's a vital match with Shelbourne for them this weekend, and they've still other difficult games. Draw the Pats after that. Derry, second last game of the week of the season, they've got Derry. So, you can understand their thinking that it's so valuable for them to win the league in terms of the financial returns for if you can win one round in the Champions League, how it gives you these type of riches that come from getting to group stages. There's more riches if you can win games. So far, they've got 1 point against Djurgårdens, outplayed by Ghent in the last match, and outplayed again tonight, unfortunately. And they've got to take on Molde next week, and then they'll have Sunday games coming up again shortly after that. So
it's totally understandable,